You might be wondering, okay, I understand the psychology, but when is it actually time to leave? I'm going to answer that not just as someone who's been in draining relationships, but as someone with a PhD in clinical psychology, and I need you to hear this part. There is no perfect universal rule, but there are clear red flags where staying is no longer working on the relationship, it's harming your mental health, or even your safety. First, if there is any physical violence or threat of violence, the priority is not to fix the relationship. The priority is your safety. If you're being hit, shoved, restrained, or your partner throws things, breaks objects, blocks doors, or scares you on purpose, that is abuse, and abuse tends to escalate, not magically disappear. Second, chronic emotional abuse. That can look like constant put-downs, name-calling, humiliation, gaslighting, mocking your feelings, or blaming you for everything whenever you try to talk. If you notice that you feel smaller and smaller over time, more anxious, more confused, less sure of your own reality, that is a serious sign. Third, isolation. If your partner tries to cut you off from friends, family, or support, they say things like, they're a bad influence, you only need me, or they get angry whenever you see other people. That is not romance. That's control. Healthy love doesn't cut you off from the rest of your life. It supports your other connections. Fourth, promises to change that never come with real action. You hear the same apology after the same hurt, over and over again, with no consistent follow-through. I'm sorry. I'll do better. It won't happen again. Intentions are not enough. In therapy, we look for a behavioral change over time. Fifth, staying is clearly destroying your mental or physical health. You can see it in the mirror. You don't sleep. You're constantly on edge. Your body is tense all the time. You've lost interest in things that used to matter to you. A relationship that costs you your basic health and aliveness is too expensive. And finally, if you have tried honest conversations, clear boundaries, maybe even counseling, and still the pattern doesn't shift, you are allowed to choose yourself. Leaving does not mean you failed the relationship. Sometimes it means you finally stopped abandoning yourself. If any of this feels painfully familiar, I'm not here to tell you what you must do, but I am saying this. Your safety, your dignity, and your mental health are not negotiable. You are allowed to end a relationship that requires you to disappear in order to stay.